Welcome friends to another Tarkir Dragonstorm draft. I'm Nico aka another MTG, trying to make the magic happen. So without further ado, let's draft. So I have been doing quite some drafting. Some of it went really good, some of it went really wrong, and I totally hope to make up for some drafts I had that weren't really the best. So I want to try some solid drafting here and see where this goes. So pick one is Craterhoof Behemoth. I have played once with that card. When it enters creatures you control gain trample N+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. There's also Bewildering Blizzard. I do like Riverwheel Sweep also, and Dispelling Exhale. But Craterhoof Behemoth is a super solid card, and I definitely think it's the strongest out of that pack, because that can be a game changer, even though it's hard to cast. I admit that. But in some control-ish kind of deck, it will maybe be a good card. Here we have Aegis Sculptor, Equilibrium Adept, and Desperate Measures. All of them I don't really love too much. This is a good card in the Mobilize deck, but if I want to play Mobilize, I'd prefer to play red and white. But I think still Aegis Sculptor is okay, but I don't love it. So I think I'll take the Desperate Measures. You know what? I'll just take the Sagu Wildling. I think those are all kind of mediocre. Sagu Wildling is not much worse than those cards. So let's just pick that one and stay in green. Just because I think that's the best decision at the moment. But let's see what we will find. Pick number 3. CDC, Iridescent Tiger, Nomad Outpost. Mardu Devotee also a great card, not a Sagu Wildling, but Mardu Devotee, if we want to go more into that kind of direction, is a very, very strong card. And CDC is, I don't love CDC, so I'd rather take the Mardu Devotee. I think it's a better card. Yeah, so far we have 3 cards. All of them are definitely playable cards. So I'm not really sure if like I have lost a game or two to this, and I don't remember. I think I also won one game with Craterhoof Behemoth, but it's not the strongest rare in the format. So I'm happy to pivot into some other directions and colors if green ends up not being that open. And now it's a tough spot between Knockout Maneuver, which is a super solid removal spell, but Duty Beyond Death, which is a super nice card, especially in the Boros deck. So we need mobilized cards to make that work, and this will be a good card in any green deck. So I think Knockout Maneuver is the better choice at this point. Moving on to pick number 5. Dragonstorm Forecaster, Shock Brigade. Shock Brigade is definitely also nice, especially in the Boros deck. Well, only in the Boros deck. Dragonstorm Forecaster is cool if we find a globe, but I wouldn't speculate on that, so I think, well, that's a tough one. But I think, you know what, Sagu Pummeler, I'll take the Shock Brigade. if we find all the Boros cards coming our way, we know Boros is open and we can, but here we have a Piercing Exhale, another solid, super solid green spell, and we also have Narset's Rebuke. That's the best cards out of this pack, so I'll take the Piercing Exhale, stay in green. This is just a big maybe now at the moment, but now we have a Shocking Sharpshooter, pick number 7. And the green cards here are mediocre, replaceable, but Shocking Sharpshooter for the, and another Duty Beyond Death. I do still think Shocking Sharpshooter is better, so we have super solid green cards, but depending on what else comes our way, like Champion of Dusan, we can also try and build a Gruul deck, but there's no synergy, so this format's not meant for Gruul. I do still think that the Champion of Dusan is a pretty good card, but you know what? Jeskai Devotee is also very playable in that Boros deck, and that Boros deck seemed so super open. Now there's just nothing interesting for me. Sarkhan's Resolve maybe. Lightfoot Technique is okay-ish, but I don't love it. I think Sarkhan's Resolve is the more playable card. And we have so many good green cards. I think what's to take? Aegis Sculptor. It's a good blue card. Bearer of Glory. That pumps the team. I do like that. Oof, that's a really tough spot. We got some good red cards. We got some good green cards. But is it enough to make the aggro deck work, or should we just try to build some mid-rangey? Actually, maybe Iridescent Tiger, just because it's makes some mana. And here's another Duty Beyond Death and a Rebellious Strike. Wow, what a tough spot. So well, let's take the Duty Beyond Death, just because it's pretty strong in the Boros deck. Snakeskin Veil is also pretty playable. So now we will need to go into some direction. Here we have Dragonback Assault. Wow, come on, that's a pretty nice card. That's a super solid rare. I do love that card. I'm not passing that. So Dragonback Assault is a pretty good reason to start playing Temur colors. We already have red and green, so maybe it's okay to have a red and green base and just splash blue. Temur Monument would be cool for that. Sipsig Appraiser. We're splashing blue if we're doing that. And also Roiling Dragonstorm. Oh, that's nice, but maybe like, okay, red can, if we kill that idea, then we don't need red. Then we just take the try and go into blue, and we don't need red and white, so then we want to be blue-green based. By the way, friends, if you're enjoying this so far, why don't you show some love by hitting that like or subscribe button down below. It helps the channel grow, and I'd appreciate it a lot. Knockout Maneuver, another one. Teemo Devotee. Dragon's Prey, this whole pack's cool. Jeskai Monument. I'll take the Knockout Maneuver. Now we have 1, 2, 3 super solid removal spells. Those are one of my favorite spells. We just need some creatures. The Boros idea is, oh come on, and now it's again the Boros idea. It's really tough. Descendant of Storms. Well, Attuned Hunter is not that good, and the other cards are also not that good, so I'll take the Descendant of Storms. Maybe we just yeah, go green and white.
It's good to hear from you.
Sorry, my phone. So, okay, Yathan Roadwatcher, that's a little too crazy. Fortress Kingguard. So, yeah, I'll take the Fortress Kingguard. Because maybe, yeah, you know what? let's kill this idea. Let's go. But you know what? Duty Beyond Death is cool, but only if you have the mobilized creatures, and we don't have the mobilized creatures. So I still think Champion of Tucson is the best pick here. So picking that, and now we have Piercing Exhale. Green is completely open. Durgar Island Dragon, and that, man, ouch! What a tough spot. That's super. It's annoying. Piercing Exhale is also pretty good, and we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 really good, solid removal spells that can kill almost anything. Champion of Tucson. We can just go. Coordinated maneuver, that's again for the go wide strategy. But you know what? I will figure out what kind of deck this actually is. The Boltcaster is yay. I don't love it that much. Undergrowth Leopard, sure. So we're just white and green, and somehow Temur as well. I don't know. That card's good. Well, if we have enough small creatures to survive until our bigger stuff enters, does that make any sense? I'm not sure. Let's see what's in pack number 3. So we have Delcoven Pack Beast, Stormplane Detainment. Stormplane Detainment is also pretty nice as a removal spell. Baron Step Siege is just a little too crazy because we don't have any black idea, so I'd rather take the Delcoven Pack Beasts, but you know what? We don't have a lot of creatures, so take the Delcoven Pack Beast. Is actually what I want, but this enables. What a nightmare! Some drafts go super well and some don't, but this enables the Temur idea again. Oh man, Stormplane Detainment. It is that finds me lands, 2 basic lands. We have enough removals, I think, so I want to be able to splash red, so I'm splashing red with the Temur Devotee, with the Encroaching Dragonstorm, and Rakshasa's Bargain. Sure, that's a super solid card in my opinion. So Snakeskin Veil's also cool. Maybe we can just cut completely the white idea. Sagu Wildling is nice, and War Effort actually pretty cool. But this helps me also find a land, so we can splash white and red, red only for Dragonback Assault, and white for some creatures. Mardu Monument, Anak Wayfarer. You know what? I think Mardu Monument is actually cool because it also finds well, no, I think Anak Wayfarer. We need cheap creatures. The idea is not too far away from the Boros aggressive deck, but it's kinda slower and kinda Mardu Devotee. Solid 1-drop. But you know what? Whirlwind Stormbrood. Oh no. Oh wow, that's Evolving Wilds versus Blossoming Sands. I think at this point the Evolving Wilds makes more sense. No. Blossoming Sands. It is. Gaining a life. Stalling. And here, Sultai Devotee makes blue as well. So... wow, this... okay, we're starting so we're just... pretty heavy green. Splashing some blue, splashing some white. Not too much on the splash, just a little bit. Aegis Sculptor. Splashing... I think Ducid Earth card. Now you know what? Aegis Sculptor is flying. It's okay. It's not a dragon, it's a bird. But yeah. This is it's a little crazy, that deck. And still we're lacking creatures. So and we also need to make red mana. We only have one Temur Devotee for that. But that card's just super nice. Agent of Code is, at least it's a 2-drop, but it's blue. Focus the mind? No. Yeah, you know what? Let's take Focus the Mind. And now there's just nothing else for us. I don't know if this deck's gonna work. I doubt it, honestly. But maybe we have some fixing. The Sago Wildling, we have the Sultai Devotee, the Temur Devotee. We have some stuff. We don't have a lot of creatures, only but 12. You know, we are slowly. Let's see. We need to cut 1 or 2 cards, 4 cards. So maybe cut that. No, because we have 1 red source, 2, 3 potential. That's good enough for me. 3 sources plus, that's 5 sources for red. So we can make that, and this also finds a red card. I'd rather cut the Duty Beyond Death. That doesn't make sense in that deck, not like this. And probably the Snakeskin Veil. Just because... yeah. I think that's how I should... sorry if that was light. That's how I should go at it. 1 more card to cut. Gurmag Nightwatch. I think that's the card to cut. And hope we survive long enough to make some dragons. Get the Dragonstorms back. Remove the lands. Let's see how it goes. Alright. That is not my favorite hand, but it's still a keep. So opponent kept as well. Opponent plays a Dismal Backwater, gains a life. I play 1 forest, pass the turn. Opponent draws a card, plays a forest, passes the turn. Let's play an island. Let's play the Enoch Wayfarer. Mill 3 cards and put a land card from among them in my hand. Oh, our Craterhoof Behemoth is milled. Come on, that's our win condition. Yeah, I'm starting to see the flaws of this deck, but yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Okay, opponent draws a card. Yeah, considering their next move. Taking some time here, and what's our next move? Let's play the land they know. Champion of Tucson, or just like Roiling Dragonstorm immediately. But you know what? At this point, I think, let's just see what they play. Stalwart Successor, that's the one that can move counters around. No. Whenever one or more counters are put in a creature, if it's the first time, put in an additional counter. Okay, so I want a Death Toucher, but I think we can take 3. We can. This is Menace, so I think, you know what? Let's play the Champion of Tucson. Let them know we are able to block. No attacks. Pass the turn. Opponent draws a card. Next turn we can Sultai Devotee plus Roiling Dragonstorm. And or knockout maneuver the Stalwart successor. We could have done that now as well, but I think it's clever, more clever to play the knockout maneuver later. Okay, Kintry Nurturer enters the battlefield, endures 1, is now a 4/3, gets an additional counter of that off of that Stalwart successor. Wow, so we have some things we need to remove. I'll just take the 3. Now I will. Now we need to actually knockout maneuver that Kintry Nurturer, because I don't love a 4/3 lifelinker here. I don't like that. Okay, opponent sacks their Evolving Wilds. Finds a mountain. And I'll attack for 6, why not? Opponent goes down to 15 life, passing the turn. Opponent draws a card. Maybe the deck is good, or maybe we drew lucky, but... Or maybe opponent is unlucky because Stalwart Successor is just not the best card. And we... Well, let's see. They have a Caustic Exhale. Our champion is gone, but we can renew it later. So now, when we drew the Dragonback Assault, kinda love that. Let's play the Plains. Aegis Sculptor. Let's attack for 1. Opponent goes to 14 as well, passing that turn. Opponent draws a card. Dragonback Assault. I would love to cast it. Maybe we find a red source. That would be lovely. That would be just amazing. Mammoth Below, making a 5/5. Do I want to exile 2 cards? I think we don't have any return something from the graveyard cards, so we can remove it. Let's Roiling Dragonstorm, draw 2 cards, discard a card, and we can discard a forest, submit 1. And now we can first Champion of Tucson, then Piercing Exhale the fights. No, deals damage. Okay, yeah. Because I thought... Let's put a counter on the Aegis Sculptor. And now let's... now still not enough. But you know what? Let's play the Sultai Devotee. And we can let the Sultai Devotee deal its damage next turn to that elephant token. Then it's gone as well. And opponent is at 10 life. Surely taking their time. We do have... I would love to just find a mountain, cast a Dragonback Assault, and cast a Dragonback Assault. Okay, that's an attack with the Stalwart Successor. I'll just take it. And now opponent does make another token, sure. But now we can piercing exhale. Yeah, I'll exile those, have a 5/5 flyer, 5/6 flyer. Let's piercing exhale. That creature deals damage to that creature. Submit no dragon. We don't have one. So we're lacking the red source. That sucks. Yeah, that's probably the problem of the deck. Not enough mana fixing, not enough duels. Opponents, they might have a counter spell, but we have 4 mana up, so if it's the Dispelling Exhale, we can just pay. So I think they'll have to accept that their 5/5 dies. Alright, so now it's gone. Let's play one land. No, you know what? I don't want to play a land. Let's attack. Sure. Opponents at 5 life and passing the turn. So if they don't have removal for my Aegis Sculptor, then it's looks pretty cool for me. We don't have a removal spell, which kinda sucks, but if they attack, I'll block the 5/5 with the Salta Devotee. I don't want to risk anything. Well, let's see what happens. We don't have a lot of dragons in that deck, but Roiling Dragonstorm, even if you just played once, I think it's still a solid card. Of course, it's much better if you can get to cast it more than once. All right, can you get out of this or not? They are. Yeah, they are thinking about whether, well, I want to find out what they do. All right, another attack just with the Stalwart Successor. No blocks. That is me going down to 5. We don't have 2 cards, and we found a Piercing Exhale. That's nice. Let's Piercing Exhale that 5/5. Submit no dragon. So come on. Super happy that I drew that Piercing Exhale. That might have been the card, the exact card I needed. Having enough removal, especially in this format, it's actually pretty important. I have drafted some decent decks that were just lacking removal spells. If I only had 2 or 3 removal spells, and that was it. It didn't work out. Okay. Is that it? Should I attack with all? Just in case. I think. Okay, nice. Making the magic happen. Let's see if we can do this 6 more times. Or not. So, wow, should I take out the white splash? Because like It's probably much more solid, but then we have still, when we have even less creatures. We have a blocker and Gurmag Nightwatch. So I think if we take out the Fortress Kin Guard and the Stormplane Detainment, put in Jadecast Sentinel, Gurmag Nightwatch, Snakeskin Veil, is that better? Let's give it a shot like this. Maybe it's more maybe it's more consistent. Take out that 3, put in 1, 2, 3, and let's give it a shot like that. Because yeah, the white splash is just not necessary. Not for those cards. Okay. Let's see if we can do it again. Let's just hope so. Temur Devotee, sure, I'll keep that hand. We keep that hand. Opponent plays an island and a Dragonstorm Forecaster. Let's play that Blossoming Sands. Pass that turn. Opponent draws a card and they are playing another island, searching for a Dragonstorm Globe. Sure, they are a dragon deck. We can destroy that later. Ooh, so let's just Saga Wildling, remove a land. Let's find our mountain just to have it in our hand. And that was me being too fast. If I played the island, I could have played the Temur Devotee, but so I lost one mana, but still okay, because now I can just play that leopard and kill that Dragonstorm Globe, because I think that's pretty important. I think that's important. For some reason I thought it wasn't entered the battle effect, but it isn't. So then that card would be much better. So still, it balanced out. It removed the Dragonstorm Globe. We have a 1/5 Reacher. That's also a good blocker. I have never played with that card. Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. So let's play the island. Let's play Aegis Sculptor. And pass the turn, opponent draws a card. We just have one card here in the graveyard. So opponent plays a tap land, gains a life, goes to 21, plays the Dragonstorm Globe. And come on. So next turn, Temur Devotee into Focus the Mind. That's the plan. But they're both blue. But this, okay, this can make blue. So yeah, Temur Devotee into Focus the Mind. Draw 3 cards. Discard this forest. And you know what? Why not? Attack for 2. Opponent goes down to 19. Passing the turn. Boulderborn Dragon entering that battlefield as a 4/4. Opponent passes the turn. Do I want? Oh yeah, sure I want that. Remove those, have a 3/4 flyer now. Now I can knock out maneuver that Boulderborn Dragon. Now I can play the land. You know what? Let's play the land. Let's attack. Deal 4 damage. Opponent goes down to 15. Now let's play the Agent of Codis and I think remove another land. Sure, because we want to remove lands and we battlefield is looking good at the moment. So let's find another green source. And next turn, Rakshasa's Bargain. And let's see what we draw. We don't need another blocker at the moment, so I think Rakshasa's Bargain is the spell to go. Opponent does I can use the time to stretch my shoulders. Sitting here playing computer games all day, which I don't do. I'm just joking around, but it's good to look at your posture. And okay, opponent passed the turn, and we may remove those cards, put another +1/+1 counter. I'm starting to like Aegis Sculptor even more actually now. Let's Rakshasa Sculpt Bargain. That needs to be 2. Look at the top 4 cards, put 2 in my hand and the rest in your graveyard. 2 in my hand, Champion of Tucson, Gurmak Nightwatch. Those, I like those cards in my hand. Now let's play another land. Let's play that Champion of Tucson and attack with my 5/6 flyer. Holy moly. Yeah, my opponent, I hope they have warm socks, because they can prepare for a blizzard. Oh no! Oh no! Fresh starting my Aegis Sculptor. Come on, that's unfair, bro. Yeah, who does that? Okay. So, Rakshasa's Bargain. They want to play it that way, huh? What I do, you do. Now they have 4 cards. But at the moment, Battlefield is kinda stabilized. Don't love the fresh start on my Aegis Sculptor though, but... And also I don't have removal. But we found removal, and also we put... Yeah, you know what, let's put that creature onto the battlefield. Have a 3/3 opponent. Okay, that sucks. Fankeeper's Familiar is a pretty nice card. Counter target creature spell is a cool ability, and I'll have to accept that. But I can kill the Fankeeper at least. Submit no dragon. And I can attack. Only makes sense to attack with the Champion of Tucson. They are blocking. I think that's a fair trade. They can return it, but I can renew it. So, and also I still have this. Oh, Feral Death Gorger. No, that's uncool. Oh no, come on, bro. Oh. Sorry for yawning. I have been up since 6 AM, which is and now it's almost midnight, so it's been a long day for me. No, come on. 5/7? Who does that? Holy moly, that's... Come on. That's not cool. I wanted to win here. Opponent... And we draw a land? No. I don't love that. And if we mill, I bet we mill our nice dragon creating, dragon producing enchantment. I betcha. This has reach. I don't love it. We can exile the Absent Devotee. I win some time. Let's just play it still. I bet we mill our dragon thingy. Yeah. I knew it. I knew we're going to mill it. That hurts my feelings, my friends. How should we win now? We don't have anything else. 14 cards. No, and I don't have an Ugin or anything. That sucks. And my removal spells are not good enough to get rid of the Death Gorger. 5/7. I'll just take the 5 for now. Going down to 16, opponent has all the mana up. Returns the absent devotee. Plays it as well. And plays a Naga Fleshcrafter. Wow, this enters as a copy of the Sculptor, and we found the encroaching Dragonstorm. Come on. Let's remove even more lands, but now there's nothing in it. We have to create a Hoof Behemoth. Yeah, that's the only thing we can do. Let's just not attack. Stay awake. Okay, entering another counter and drawing card. Opponent does attack. Now I'll block the Death Gorger. Cancel. Pass the blockers like this. One blocker. And like return on the bottom. Ah, okay, I thought remove it to exile. I gave them a rare back. But at least they can't reanimate it. I thought it, oh man, maybe I have been up too long. But we drew the Greater Hoof Behemoth. Can we now win? Maybe we can even win if they don't have a counter spell. That would suck. We can't win. They get +2/+2, +4/+4, +5/5, but only those can attack. 1, 2, 3, and they have some blockers. And then they can attack for 5, 9. So +X/X. I definitely wanna attack with everything. Oh, all my creatures get haste. That's cool. So I can attack with trample and a lot of damage. So 5, 13, 20. I may that can attack. 5, 12. Okay, let's just attack. Now before counting it, it's even more interesting. Killing that. No, 7, 14. Come on, 19, and they have 16, 14, 12, 13. If I didn't count, if I didn't make a counting mistake, I think that's it. I hope. Come on, bro. Greater Hoof Behemoth for the win, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's not enough. Yeah, it is enough. Okay. I'm too stupid and I'm too tired. Come on, let me know if I win this or not. I don't. I think. Done. Done. Yeah, 1 life. But I'm still alive. They can't kill me with the 9. 10, 12. They can't deal 12 damage. And I will definitely be... What if they have a blocker? Oh no, then they're gonna win anyway next turn. Because I only have one creature that can attack. And all my bombs are in the graveyard. I hate Enoch Wayfarer. It's my worst enemy now. My nightmare. Because I lose this game now, probably. Oh no. Come on. Hollowmurk Siege? No, Absent makes a +1/+1 counter. Oh, that's it. Wow. That's exactly the card they needed. That's it. Wow. Ouchie bouchie. Okay. I'll keep it, even though I don't have a 2-drop. Maybe I'll draw one. Let's play a land, pass a turn. Opponent draws a card, plays a forest, passes that turn. I'll play its forest, pass the turn. And opponent plays another forest, passes as well. Play another island, play the champion. Pass the turn. I'm from Austria, so I have to eat the Mozartkugel. Dragonstorm Blow, sure. And okay, that was necessary, my friends. If you don't know Mozartkugel, it's a very famous Austrian dish. It's a sweet, it's a treat. It's chocolate and it contains pistachio and marzipan. Is it called marzipan? Do you know this? If you know what I mean? Marzipan. It's made from almonds with sugar, and it's a pretty nice chocolate treat. Yeah, and chocolates around it. So it's a chocolate ball with marzipan and pistachio cream, and it tastes delicious. So I have to be careful that I don't eat too many of them. Opponent plays a Temur, Tawny back. Sorry, now I'm back at commenting the game here. And they're discarding a Sultai Devotee. Playing a Disruptive Stormbrute, killing my Sultai Devotee. Come on. Okay, but now let's play an Agent of Codis. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think the... Do we want to kill it and attack? I think we want to do that just to be a little pressuring. Then they will go down to 9 life, or no, to 11 life because of the summoning sickness. And you know what? I'll play the land, but that's the last one I'll play unless I draw my dragon producing machine card. Storm Plane Detainment. My champion is gone, sure. But that was their removal spell, and now they have an Undergrowth Leopard, meaning they don't have something else. And we draw another land. I told you it's the last one I'm playing. I will still attack. Opponent does block. That's a trade I am happy to do. And pass the turn. Opponent draws a card and plays a Roamer's Routine. Searches for a basic land, meaning they don't have anything else to play. Now they have 6, 7 potential mana with the Dragonstorm Globe. And we focus the mind. You know what? I'll just cast it for 5. Draw 3 cards. Then discard a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dispelling Exhale? No. That sucks, my friends. That sucks. Oh yeah, they can't play that Disruptive Storm Brood. Well, they can, yeah, but they're creating a 5/5 token, okay? That's okay for me. And now Roamer's Routine, harmonizing, searching for a basic land card, putting that on the battlefield tapped. And we drew Gourmet Night Watch. Let's cast this, pay 2. May put 1 on the top. I think Rakshas's Bargain on the top. And here, make that a 5/5. Let's attack. I can't. Summoning Sickness. Come on, bro. Yeah. So, opponent plays Dragon's Brood Relic. Sure, they can. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can make that 4/4 lifelinker, and they can deal 3 damage to me, which sucks. But they're not going as well. They're going to attack because, but I'll not block. Let's just see. Hope we find something good off that Rakshas's Bargain. And now we found Sagu, Wildling, Roiling Dragonstorm, Snakeskin Veil. And we want those cards. We want Roiling Dragonstorm. We want to draw 2 cards. We want to draw, and we'll just discard a forest. And we'll just kill that creature with flying. Yes! And we'll attack for 5. So opponent goes down to 10. And that's the end of my turn. Dragonologist, sure. Look at the top 6 cards. They can reveal an instant, sorcery, or dragon and put it into their hand. Okay, Boulderborn Dragon. That's the best they found. That's cool for me. We have this. It will just give us the Dragonstorm back and gain us 3 life, and both the Dragonstorms will be back. You know what? Now I'll play that again. Draw 2 cards, discard a card, Temur Devotee, discard an island. Let's play an island. Let's play the Temur Devotee. Let's attack for 5. Opponent does block. That's a trade. What to do now? We can remove the last land, so we can ensure that we draw our stuff, but no blocks. Going down to 11. They have Vigilance. That sucks, but we might find a knockout maneuver. We have so many lands now. Let's just hope we don't find a land. That would be pretty unlucky. Disruptive Stormbrood, ouch. And we found the knockout maneuver. That can kill the Boulderborn Dragon. Oh, it has hexproof. Why though? From Dragonologist. Untapped dragons have hexproof. Ouch. Let's search for more basic lands. Tap, tap. We can only make 2 dragons, but we can kill that Dragonologist, at least. Next to combat, end the turn. It's 8 cards in our library. Opponent 17. Disruptive Stormbrood, destroying my card draw engine, surveilling 1 and dealing 4 damage, me going down to 7 life, passing the turn. Sagu, Wildling, sure. Let's play that. At least that. That sucks. Now let's end the turn. Yeah, I need to block. I should block. Let's just risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. If you find another knockout maneuver, oh no, Ambling Storm Shell. And we did. Wow, that's annoying. Well. I think I have one more game. All right, we have the Dragonback Assault. And we have a 2-drop. We have this. I think it's a decent hand. Let's play a land. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a mountain, so they are Mardu. Delta Bloodflies, sure. That's a card that I'm not too afraid of. Let's play the Agent of Codis and pass the turn as well. Opponent draws a card. Yeah, what's happening now? They have a 1/2 flyer. That's an okay, Twin Bolt, sure. Yeah. Fine. That's my thingy gone. And let's play a land. Let's play that Enoch Wayfarer. Rakshas's Bargain, Saga Wildling, Champion of Tucson. Ouch. But like this card enables you to keep a 2 mana hand. If you don't find one, you will definitely find another land. There's a very highly likely chance that you find a land when you mill 3 cards. Let's play that land. Let's Roiling Dragonstorm. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. Let's discard that mountain. Let's Sagu Wildling, remove all the lands for us, putting them in my hand. Because that fits good to the Dragonback Assault. Let's attack, you know what? Let's be bold and attack. Opponent. They don't have a 3rd land. Oh, ouch, that must hurt. Or do they have one? No, they don't. Well, we're going to be lucky. If they don't have a land, yeah, it's gonna be easy. Let's draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? All lands will make us dragons, so I don't really care. All attack. I'll attack, yeah. Those dragons will be 4/4 rat dragons, and that's it. When it enters, it deals 3 damage to each creature. I always forget about the enter the battlefield effect of that card. For me, it's just a token generator, but it's actually pretty cool now with this. And we're gonna be able to cast it next turn, deal 3 damage, kill all their stuff. 1, 2, 3. I'm down at 11, but that's okay for me. Because Dragonback Assault, killing all their creatures. And that's me passing the turn. Opponent is at 18 life. Draws a card. They haven't. Oh, and they. Wow, that's just cruel, my friend. Make a dragon. Return the enchantment. We have 18 cards. We can Gurmag Nightwatch. And look at the top 3 cards. I want the knockout maneuver. And I want the Roiling Dragonstorm again. I can just discard Snakeskin Veil and pass the turn, and we can make 2 more. We're gonna make a dragon. Let's attack. 7 damage. Poof, poof. Like, well, it's not even that much fun when the opponent has just nothing. I'm not discarding my lands. Those are full-on dragon equivalents. So every land's now a 4/4 dragon. That's a pretty. Well, once the card is out, it can do a pretty nice job. Okay, it's so exciting. I had to get another Mozart Kugel. I'll keep. Opponent plays a plains. Sorry, I had to get another Mozart Kugel. But they're so good, man. They're so good. Let's find a mountain. Pass a turn, opponent draws a card. I haven't seen that. That's actually kind of cool. Playing the mountain, playing the Ain of Wayfarer. I hate you if you mill me my win condition again. 1, 2, 3, no win condition. Okay, forest. That's good. Well, the Tarkir Dragonstorm is sadly okay. Frontline Rush creating 2 1/1s. Those are just 1/1 tokens. All right. Goblins with nice beards and some stylish swords. You know what? I'll not block. Not now. Okay, so next turn we can underfoot underdogs, sure. We can play a land, play the knockout maneuver, kill that underfoot underdogs, and no attacks. Opponent draws a card and plays a mountain. Somehow, for some reason, I don't like these. Maybe it's the old card style that I don't like. My first Magic and my first encounters with Magic the Gathering were in like 1998 or something. My friend in elementary school introduced me to that game. Played the island because we want to focus the mind. Let's Sagu Wildling, I mean a Roast Reek, into focus the mind. We want to find our landfall stuff. Yeah, and now we can just discard. You know what? Those are all potential dragons. 4, 5, 6. So let's just discard a forest the one they know. And pass the turn. Next turn we need to cast that Aegis Sculptor. And the Dalkovan Pack Beast should go. Oh, War Effort is actually pretty annoying. They might be too fast for us. And they are too fast for us, yeah. With War Effort, just too crazy. Unfortunately, we're dead, yeah, 1 day, because mobilize 3, that's just it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, can't get out. Can't get out. So that's it. I had fun playing the deck. The deck was somehow clunky, didn't work out. Let me know what was the biggest issue of the deck. Please let me know if you have an idea. And yeah, if you did enjoy it, I did enjoy it, even though I was super tired and I had a long day, but it was fun anyway. And yeah, if you did like this stuff, show some love by hitting a like or subscribe button down below. It really helps the channel grow and I'd appreciate it a lot. And I wish you a nice day.